Hey guys, so sorry it's been a bit since I've done a video, but unfortunately with my return, there's really horrible news. In case you haven't heard, a major fire happened in Japan, and it was in the building of Kyoto Animation. They're a big anime company that they've done series like Clannad. I want to say that they had some involvement in the Fire Force anime that's coming out because the third episode was delayed, I believe, due to this fire. I'm not 100% sure, but I have the whole article of everything that went down. And I gotta start off by saying RIP to everybody that lost their lives in this really terrible situation. This is one of the worst situations since I've been talking about all of this stuff in general in the past almost decade. I can say that I haven't heard of a tragedy nearly as bad as this occurring in Japan. It's really messed up, to be honest with you. So let's read the article and we'll talk some more, but RIP to all the people that lost their lives, because a lot of people lost their lives.
Whether Facebook, Twitter, or the two, make sure to steer clear, cause I'm coming through like...
Kyoto Prefecture Police announced on Friday that one more male victim of Thursday's fire at Kyoto Animation's first studio building has passed away. He was being treated for his injuries at a hospital. The death toll of the blaze caused by suspected arson now stands at 34 people. Yeah, also, this wasn't a freak accident. It's suspected to be arson, and there's more details in here as we go along, but I just don't understand, like, okay, because matter of fact, you know what, let's read, because I'm just all over the place with this one. This is a really messed up situation. On Thursday at around 10:30 a.m., a devastating fire broke out at Kyoto Animation's first studio building, initially killing 33 people and injuring 35 others. 30 fire engines responded to the fire, and firefighters were able to extinguish the fire within 5 hours after it started, but the fire was not fully put out until 6:20 a.m. on Friday. Of those confirmed dead after being located at the studio, firefighters found 2 people on the first floor, 11 people on the second floor, 1 person in a stairwell between the second and third floors, and 19 people on the stairwell between the third floor and the rooftop. Kyoto police have already apprehended a 41-year-old man who allegedly used gasoline to start the fire and are investigating the case as arson. The suspect is among those injured, although he is separate from the above mentioned injured people. So okay, we have, I guess, a suspect, a 41-year-old at that, and from what I heard, and again, we'll keep reading, like, bro, why? Like, so many people were hurt. We lost so many people. Why? The Mainichi Shimbun newspaper stated that according to the investigative sources, the suspect told police that he started the fire because he alleges Kyoto Animation stole his novel. NHK has also stated that according to investigative sources, the suspect was indicted in 2012 for a convenience store robbery and served 3.5 years in prison. Police have yet to fully arrest or interrogate the suspect as he is still injured, and as such have not released an official statement on the suspect's motives. Police will later interrogate the subject to obtain his motive for the alleged attack. Okay, so for starters, that guy is an absolute piece of shit. Hopefully that he gets everything that's coming to him, because regardless of what, I don't care if they stole your novel, I don't care if they took your idea, take it to court, sue them, do something like that. Why would you burn down a building because an anime company allegedly had a similar idea from what your novel is? On top of that, we see that he had a criminal history of 3.5 years in prison for a store robbery, so maybe there's some mental health issues going on there, like, you know, between that and then, you know, him feeling like they stole his novel. But regardless of what, absolutely disgusting. And if this guy truly is the one that did it, and he did it because of whatever, get him out of here, because this is absolutely, it's disgusting. From my understanding, and I've been following this case, you know, the past few days, just seeing what's been going on. They said that they lost all the computers, they lost a whole bunch of data, so I'm imagining the master recordings of like a ton of their anime, the vocals and all that shit is gone. Like, this is really a messed up situation. But above all of that, because, you know, you can replace those things can be redone. I mean, the anime is already out there, things like that. But 34 people killed, another 30 injured, the man himself hurt and injured. Why? Like, yo, as I keep living life, I keep looking at it as, I understand frustration, I understand when somebody gets upset or whatever, but at the end of the day, to do something to this magnitude is just wrong. It's just flat out wrong. And my heart goes out to the people, because at the end of the day, you got to think, plenty of parents in there that was lost, plenty of brothers, mothers, sisters, fathers, all sorts of people were lost, and over a guy feeling like his novel was ripped off. I think people got to look nowadays and stop, because social media is one of the big issues of, like, you know, it encourages people to feel this way and do this and do that. People got to start thinking logically. People got to stop living in this fantasy realm when it comes to, like, yeah, what do you thought was going to happen if you burnt down this building? I'm really just like, this is sad shit. Like, this is one of the worst tragedies. I want to say I even read that this is one of the worst tragedies in a very long time in Japan in general, because they don't have crime like that over there. And for somebody to do this, it's really messed up. Just, if you guys want to comment, sending some best wishes to these people that, you know, have their family members that were lost and all of that stuff, condolences. My heart goes out to, again, these people that were innocent. They were doing their jobs, you know. I've talked about for years and years how hard these animators work. They work very hard on this stuff. So to lose their lives in such a tragic way, especially that they work their asses off every single day, it's just not right. Sometimes it makes me look at the world like, man, you know, I always for a long time knew life isn't fair, but shit like this really makes me lose a little bit of hope. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's like they were innocently in there drawing their anime, writing, whatever, and they lost their lives because somebody was pissed off. And I don't know. I'm ForneverWorld, and try your best to have an awesome day, because yeah, terrible situation.
Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. For now it's whatever. One day I'll be your favorite for never. No matter how you